The language you are hearing is not a Somali dialect. The people speaking it are not Somalis, but their appearance, culture, way of dressing, and parts of their language are similar to the Somali people. However, in religion and way of life, they are different. They even drink blood. They have idols that they worship. We're talking about the Rendille tribe, a tribe often described as a lost Somali tribe. We will look at how we are similar in culture and language, where our connection comes from, and also the area they live in. My name is Abdi Kafi, and this is AK Documentary. Welcome viewers to our video today. Please subscribe to me. Thanks. The Rendille tribe, also known as Rear Dianal, as written in some records, is a community living in northeastern Kenya, near the Ethiopian border. The Rendille are believed to have originally been part of the Somali people, but over time, differences in religion, culture, and lifestyle caused them to separate from the Somalis. When you look at their appearance and way of life, you can easily mistake them for Somalis. The language they speak also contains many words that come from the Somali language, showing their close historical connection. My friend, let's visit those areas to learn about their history and where they came from. Beginning of the 20th century, an American explorer who visited the dry lands where the Rendille live described them as tall, slim people with soft hair and physically different from the nearby communities. These descriptions were similar to how early explorers had also described the Somali people, whom they sometimes referred to as black people, but with unique physical features compared to other groups around them. The Rendille are divided into two groups. Some have mixed with the neighboring communities and adopted new cultures. Others have remained pure, keeping their original appearance and ancient traditions. Historians who studied the early history of the Somali people say that the Rendille were once part of the Somali community until the time when Islam reached Somali lands. When the Somalis accepted Islam, the Rendille remained in their old religions. And because of that, they were called Rear Dianal, which means those who refused God or those who rejected the new faith.
Sasa sisi ni mbeleni ni Somali. Somalia hii wa kijana tano napotia kwa bande ya Somalia unapotia sukule nini remale de rengoran ini kusagerta remale de Quran. Sisi sukule ni botia hawa tano iko Quran.
Walikuwa na Quran.
Quran iko nayo. Unakuja sukule na wewe msichana ya Samburu hawa natubele nini ya Quran yao. Quran yako tupa. Sasa kila wakijana iko na checheni yao. Ingine ni Renguma, ingine ni Dusai, ingine ni Sale. Kile mtu kwa familia.
There's another view which says that the Rendille and the Somalis once lived together in peace and harmony, sharing the same land, water, and way of life. But one day, something unusual happened. A group of Rendille people ate the meat of a dead animal. At that time, this was seen as a shameful and unacceptable act according to Somali culture, and it caused tension between the two communities. Because of that event, they began to separate, and later the Rendille were called Rear Died, meaning the people who turned away or left their kin. From that day on, the two groups lived apart, yet their historical connection, in appearance, language, and culture, has always remained clear.
Somali, Rendille معته ده يا ريرديت
Rendit mesiga. Gorat isle jirene. Rendil loo lankaye baqtihum ay to tumuyhum. Rendil la gorat dak baqtahayhum. Itanki sobabe. انت عدك كدخمه Somali دك معاته ده يا غورم مانتا رندل كبابه ررديت.
This story reminds us how a single event can change the course of a people's history. But it also teaches that difference does not mean disconnection. It is a living memory that binds humanity together.